Hey everybody. Wonder why it's a lot of people laughing at DV survivors. I don't think it's funny. Maybe because I was a DV survivor. So I don't think it's funny at all. Or to wish harm on people. I think it's kind of sad. But I guess this is the world we live in. Why do I trust God so much? Because He has brought me and my children out of harm's way. That's why I trust Him so much. And without Him, I'm nothing. I definitely don't like being super strong, but I had to be strong to survive. Hello. So I'm from Michigan, and I was just talking about why do I trust God so much, and why is there so many people on social media laughing about DV survivors? I don't get that. It's real sensitive to me. And if you don't really know, I think you should just ask. You know, being a DV survivor is real, like, hmm, it'd be hard to tell your story. But I'm definitely not one of the people. I don't mind sharing. And I definitely know that God was the one that brought me through it. Hmm. Being R, being stalked, um, house on fire. My mom used to always tell me, you don't supposed to look like what you've been through. And even when sometimes I feel like because I'm 50, even though sometimes I might feel like going, sometimes I might get a little heavy. I always ask God to carry the load for me. I don't know if y'all know about Love and Marriage Huntsville, but it's a lady on there called Miss Wanda. She did a skit yesterday. She's super funny. I love laughing. It keeps you young. Can y'all hear my fam? Where y'all from? Because I'm from Michigan. It's like three more things I have to do to get my food truck out. I was trying to get like a part-time job. It's Friday. I'm definitely a mentor for DV, for men, kids, women, all shades of abuse. I also have a nonprofit organization for DV and all shades of abuse. Yep. I was just telling somebody I thank God that my kids are grown now, grown, their own home, educated. And even though I got 10 grandkids, I feel like I feel like I did, well, people say I did good with them. Today I'm gonna make spaghetti and garlic bread and maybe some chicken. I did figure out the bowls that I'm putting on my food truck. So I wanted to downsize. So I found some like 9-inch bowls and I'll be able to put everything in there and make it look cute. So it's gonna be all kind of different kind of bowls. Can y'all hear my fan? I think I got my fan on, my central air for a minute. My sinus bothering me a little bit. Yeah, I've been just watching social media and just watching how horrible people is. Even though like my son, he 21, he was telling me about what's her name, Krishan, and her baby. And I never knew because I don't follow him. But I was looking at her baby and I was just like, why nobody never like assisted her? Yeah. Them is kids that I deal with because I'm a foster mom. Them is kids that I dealt with. Hmm. Get them a little bit tender love and care. They are grown now, but them are definitely some of the kids I used to deal with. Definitely bad backgrounds. Mother and daddy was in the streets or whatever, or in jail. But them some of the kids I used to deal with. So when I look at her, one thing I can say about her is that she's trying to get a hold to God. Yeah, she's trying to get a hold to God. So that's the good thing about her. Because he'll look past all your flaws. Yeah, God will. I haven't been on for a while. I don't know what happened. A couple of things was going on. I'm gonna try to at least come on one more time today. We'll probably at least be on for like an hour. I don't know what kind of weather we're gonna have in Michigan this year. I still ain't cleaned out my food truck. It's just been a lot. I haven't cleaned it out yet. And I need to clean it out before it get winter. because I supposed to bring it out on the weekends. So I need to clean it out before it get winter. I think everybody that stay in Michigan probably got bad sinus. It's good to catch it because if you don't catch it, it'll probably have you sick as a dog. On YouTube, I like it because you get to narrate your own story. Yeah, but it's when content creators are beefing, it's just like a turnoff. And there's some content creators I've been watching for years, and they're beefing, lawsuits. Like, wow. And then they'll say something because the way the world is. But to say something that nasty, yeah, it's sickening. So it's trying to get them striking their channels. It's just horrible. I guess it's like that in the street too. Which everybody can have their own vibe, right? I'm waiting on my friend because I think I want to go to Sam's Club. I probably got to get some laundry detergent and some bleach. And I'm trying to think if I want to try to fix some fish with my spaghetti. I love it, my spaghetti. That's one of the first things I made by being a cook was spaghetti. And I definitely put it in the oven. Yep, I put it in the oven. I'm gonna start scheduling my lives. You talk about my book. I'm getting stocked up, so I need like an Advil sinus. It's something for your sinus. They like cough drops. I forget what they call. That's good. I also take ginger, sea moss. I take a lot of stuff that's natural herbs. Y'all want to see my granddog? Jace. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi, Grandma. That's my granddog. He's so cute. He's so cute. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let me see. Look, he's so cute. Hi, Grandma. Say hi. He's so cute. He's cute. Say hi, Jace. His name is Jace. The what did Wanda do? She did a skit. When I say it was so funny, I'm gonna go visit her. She's in Bessemer. Sometimes she be in Huntsville. She actually inspired me because she have a food truck and I do too. I'm younger than Wanda though. And my sister was talking about, did I ever want a food truck? I'm like, no. I ain't want a food truck or a restaurant. Even though I can cook like that, I just always felt like it was too much. Say hi, Jace. Jace. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Say my name, Jace. Say hi. He's so cute. Look at him. Jace. Yeah, so I never wanted a food truck. I was just blessed to get one. Yeah. She was like, wasn't that a goal? I'm like, no. But I'm grateful to have one. But it wasn't a goal. Nope, it wasn't a goal. Because I think if it was a goal, I just never set goals. Um, I was really talking like I literally had to run for my life and just make sure I was alive. So I never had goals. I just, God would have me in different rooms and have me different assignments, but I didn't never set goals. My goal was to make sure me and my kids was living. Yeah, that's what my goal was. To make sure me and my kids was living. Jace, where you going? You sleepy? You sleepy? My granddog. I see it's a lot of pages out there. Um, there's I see my girl Clarissa Shields. She got 8 million. That's a blessing. Anybody that I definitely like her. I don't have nothing against Cash Doll because she's from Detroit too. I definitely like Clarissa Shields because I feel like she got it from the mud. Mhm. I'm something like that. I like to get something and make it beautiful. I think that's like even with my food. I like to get food and then make it beautiful. A little bit about my book is how I was like 8 years old and um because that's when my life actually started, like when I was 8 and I had to stop my stepdad from unaliving my mother. um I didn't know no better. I just seen him, choking her. So I stopped him. So at that age I started rebelling. Well, maybe a couple of months after that we moved out of that house. And when I moved on 6th Mile and Gratiot, that's when I started rebelling. Because I was like, if my daddy loved my mama, why did he do that? I also used to help my aunties fight when I was younger. Never know that I was going to be um, in that cycle. Yeah, what I seen happen to them happened to me. That's weird. And I kept mine private because I didn't, by me being a strong one in the family, I didn't want them to be like, what, you going through that? Mhm. Also turning 50, that's my goal because I'm 50. I turned 50 April the 1st. So my goal is to just focus on me, get my food truck out. My son want to buy some land. So that'll be the next thing. I'm already a little bit known in Detroit, but for other people to know me, it's cool. I suppose to feed the homeless and on Thanksgiving. So we'll see how that work out. I am gonna take a video of that. I don't think you can take pictures of the people, but you can definitely take pictures of I think the pictures that we had before, I think they're on one of my business page. Mm. I must stay on a good 30 minutes. Then I'm gonna come back about 5. I was just basically saying how much I love God and why I love Him and how He's protected me and my kids. And I ain't like the fact that a lot of people are laughing about DV. I don't think it's funny. And I was only strong because I had to be strong. But in order to get out of what I had to get out of, I had to be strong. Yeah, I don't think none of that is funny. And a lot of people like to take the blame, put the blame on you, like it could have been your fault or whatever. Yeah, this is my belief. I think, um, I think we was just, I think a B started from men. That's just my belief. I think AB started from men because I mean, back in the days, we we was slaves. Of course, my skin. We were slaves, so we had to go up behind the person, and we had to go up behind the person and make sure he was good, right? And I think if we had to be basically submissive, yeah. So I could see that's just my belief. That's my opinion. That men was the aggressor. Now it's more now it's women and men. Yeah, because what I've been, what I would have tried to be like jumping on a man. Nah, mm-mm. I think it leaves you. I think it leaves you open to protect yourself now. That's what it for me. I definitely protect myself. Yeah, I definitely didn't want my daughters to go through nothing that I went through. And for the most part, hopefully they did. I know they seen a lot of stuff, but hopefully they didn't have to go through what I went through. What's a good time to come back? Probably right after I watch some more YouTube. I'm really interested in that girl because it seemed like she's just spiraling out, and nobody in the industry is like they just getting rich off of her. I think that's real sad. It's so crazy how people just like overlooking her, and she's basically crying out for help. Yeah, that's what I see. I see her crying out for help. I didn't even know what was going on with the baby until I been looking at it. Yeah. So I do pray for her. I always pray for the world. I pray for the leaders over the world. because that's what God wants us to do. He wants us to pray for the world. He wants us to pray for the leaders over the world because He allowed the leaders to be over the world. So you're supposed to pray for the leaders. Um, yeah, you're supposed to pray for the leaders. Um, Everybody that's getting hit with tornadoes and all, just everything that's going on. I always pray for my kids, um, my extended family, my grandkids. So I got 10 grandkids. I always pray for them. And for the most part, my oldest ones have strong faith. So it can just trickle down to their little sisters and brothers. Yeah. I had a couple of more minutes to be on. Yeah, I didn't like that. I was telling my son, like, why haven't nobody like pulled that girl to the side and stepped in? She's literally like, I need help. I need help. Like, wow, that's real sad. I've always had a heart for people like that, and I had a lot of girls in my house like that. Yeah, and they turned out to be okay. She was just trained a certain way. I definitely think she needs counseling, therapy, you know, and I think she need the right people in her life. Yeah, yeah. You ever heard of looking for love in all the wrong places? That's what we don't really have. We don't have like mentorship out here, especially like in Detroit. When I had the foster sons, I did have a lot of help from the security guards, from the mans at the school, because a lot of them did sports, even though they was bad as ever. But a lot of them did sport. We used to have a boys and girls club. We don't have that no more. Outlets for like little kids to go to, boys and girls. And my house was packed with kids. Yeah, my house stayed packed with kids. And I would always mentor to them, like, you know, I would teach them how not to steal. I teach them how to. A lot of them were scared to read the Bible, go to church. They definitely had to go to school in my house, and they had to do a lot. But I'm definitely interested on this. I'm interested in Krishan. Um, it surprises me that nobody, like when they sit down and talk to her, have no that nobody was able to reach out to her. Yeah, that's kind of weird to me. But I'll be back in a couple of hours.